Coverage you can count on begins with an emphasis on road safety following that tanker crash in Aiken County over the weekend. It happened early Saturday morning at mile marker 13 on I-20. The crash and resulting fire caused part of the Vaucluse Road bridge to collapse, and it closed parts of I-20 on both sides. SCDOT has since removed what was left of the bridge and reopened the interstate. Graham Lee is live now near where the crash happened. And Graham, it's now the second tanker crash in Aiken County in just the last few weeks.
Well, that's right, Jenny. Just last month, another tanker truck carrying hazardous materials crashed at the Highway 1 interchange at exit 22 here in Aiken County. Now, this latest tanker crash has sent two to the hospital and left potentially millions of dollars in damage.
And I've never seen anything like it. And I'm a volunteer farmer. I have been since 1977.
State Representative Bill Hixon was on the scene throughout the day Saturday as SCDOT worked rapidly to reopen I-20.
You know, they got to test the temperature of the asphalt. They got to test the texture all, because that's a federal highway. And they got to make sure it's all done back to standards, because if not, they won't be able to get the federal funding to pay for what was done there.
Investigators with South Carolina Highway Patrol say the 2019 tractor trailer and a 2023 Dodge Charger were heading eastbound on I-20. The Charger then collided with the tractor trailer, causing the accident.
The minimum limits in our state for a car is $25,000, $50,000, $25,000. So it's $25,000 for liability, $50,000 for liability, and $25,000 property damage. $25,000 property damage does not cover the guardrail that was burned up and tore up.
The accident is making drivers coming through more cautious as they get back on the roads.
Being a little older, I probably drive a little slower and a little safer. I typically just set my cruise control on 69 and let people kind of pass me a little bit and don't tailgate. And
it's normal now for people to speed like crazy, weaving in and out of traffic. It can be scary at times, so yeah, just watch the speed.
So we know the drivers have been transported to the hospital, but as of right now, we're still not sure of their status. If you take a look over my right shoulder, Jenny, you'll see a lot of the damage from the bridge. SCDOT crews spent the weekend taking and hauling some of that debris out from the site. We're about 2 miles down from mile marker 13, so they've hauled, this is the old bridge and the damage that was done. So as for now, we've also reached out to SCDOT to see if they're starting to make plans to rebuild the bridge. I've not been able to hear them at least in time for this story, but what I can tell you is that based on my conversation with Hixon earlier, he expects it to at least take at least more than a year for the bridge to be completely rebuilt. Live in Aiken, Graham Lee, WJBF News Till 6.
All right, Graham, thank you.